Hello and welcome, this is EagleEye621, and sorry I haven't posted a video in a little while. It wasn't by choice, it's because I am stuck in this inescapable prison. And unlike my last one, not talking about the bed trap one, which I'll have a link to, but the water elevator one, it actually doesn't matter if you have items in this one, at least most items. You see, I can't actually mine the walls, or the floor, or the ceiling. I do have some chorus fruit, but, yeah, that, doesn't seem to be teleporting me anywhere. So that's not very helpful. And, I can't place any blocks, so I can't blow myself up, placing that TNT or going. And sometimes you might get lucky with an ender pearl, so call this one of the items that maybe you can have, but most of the time you're just kind of slamming yourself into the wall and then being healed by the beacons. So that's what are you supposed to do? If you want to take a moment to guess how to escape this, if you could have any item in the game that you would like, give you a few seconds to scroll down and to comment what you think that item might be. While you're down there, make sure you're subscribed to those notifications turned on. And if you are done with the guessing, 3, 2, 1, the answer is a bucket of lava. You can actually place down lava and burn yourself alive. But let's not do that right now, because let's show you how to do this. And the way that I'm going to get out is by super cheaty going into spectator mode and heading on over to the other one. Now, if you're wondering what it is you are looking at, I'm going to point you to, well, I'm going to go into creative mode first. And then I'm going to point you to my glitched ender crystal video to show you how to get these invulnerable end crystals, because this is a glitched block trick. You can't actually break these in survival mode, and the hitbox is big enough that you actually get stuck inside and can't place or mine from the inside. So once you get stuck in there, unless you happen to have this bucket or get very lucky with an ender pearl, you are stuck there until somebody from the outside helps you. And as I've explained in my other video, there is absolutely no possible prison that can ever prevent outside help from getting you out, because at the easiest, you can have an ender pearl stasis chamber set up in an unloaded chunk, and then it doesn't matter if you die. You tell your friend where that chunk is, they go and they load it, and they teleport you out, and there is nothing anybody can do to stop that. But how do we build this? And it is pretty straightforward, but there is just a little bit of a trick to understand, because when you try and place some blocks next to it, you can see some blocks I have here to help me out as I collect these into my inventory, hopefully without accidentally punching that in creative mode, is you can't actually, if you can hear me, put down the blocks where they're supposed to be. So what you have to do, and again, let's break these without breaking that, is we're going to put down some of these pistons to push everything into place. And you can do this part in survival, clearly. For whatever reason, I don't seem to be able to actually click on the correct blocks, and you don't need this many, but it is just much faster. And again, you put the glass down, and you just push the glass into place. And then you can break all of these, and this. And then we're going to do that same thing twice more. Once on this side with the glass. And let's push that into place. And then on the other side. And if you're wondering why there's water on top and why there's a little bit of a pattern, I'm going to show you that momentarily as soon as we put these glass blocks down. And of course, because it's a video, we're going to need to do it a little bit better than that. So let's put this glass into place and then push it all the way through. There we go. And you can see that we do have the proper glass in place. And then you finish it off with the roof. Now, the way to get them in there, I'll also link to my 0 IQ troll, how to get people to fall into a hole. It's actually quite amusing. Or any other way you want to get them in there. That part really isn't the hard part. And the reason that we are going to put our finished roof on this, we're going to add these 2 wings here, or these 4 on each side. That way when we place the water, it evenly spreads across the whole thing. And the reason that we do that is because of the chorus fruit. Chorus fruit acts like an Enderman will teleport, but for the player and within 8 blocks in any direction. So because we're here over the water and we have now flooded the top with water, there are no valid spots for that chorus fruit to send you. So that is not going to help you out. You do need that bucket, or you are going to be in there forever. And it really is that simple. Get somebody in there, and it is an inescapable glitched block prison, which can actually handle most items that you bring with you. Now, I will give some shout-outs. Rayworks did a video many years ago when you can still basically teleport things through pistons that had something very similar to this. So this has been known for a little while, but seems to have been forgotten about. And I do apologize for any of that frame dropping. I do have a rather potato of a PC, and really doesn't like these beams coming out of these crystals. But what can you do? So if you found this video helpful, I would appreciate that like. If you found it interesting, maybe even tell one of your friends or your favorite Minecraft YouTuber to see if they will build this in their world. And for more videos like this, do be sure to subscribe. Let me also point out there is a join button down below if you want to help me upgrade my potato PC, and some links to join us over on the Discord. And then let me also just point out that these beams are a part of it. You do want to give somebody regen and that resistance just so they can't starve themselves to death or try and drown, and make sure they need to have that specific bucket of lava. As I said, that's all there is to it. Thanks again for stopping by.